Liam, what is the Restoration?
The Restoration is when Charles II, reigned, and because he said that they could have festivals because Charles I said they couldn't.
Good, Mom.
Can you tell me?
Good, Mom.
Okay, what was England's largest city during the reign of Charles II?
London.
Can you say it in a sentence?
The largest city was London.
What was London like?
London was a really big city, and all the houses were made of wood. What are you eating?
Mom?
Oh, Cheerios.
It was also crowded and dirty, and the houses were really close together.
Yes.
What disease, wait a minute please, what disease began to spread through London just 4 years after Charles II's triumphant return?
The Black Plague.
It's called the Plague or the Black Death.
But I call it the Black Plague
Can
because
you say it in a sentence?
the sickness was called the Black Plague.
Where did Londoners try to go, and why didn't this work?
Wait, what?
Where did they try to go?
They tried to go into the country, but all the people outside of London drove them back in because they didn't want to get sick.
What animals did the people of London kill in order to try to stop the plague?
Dogs and cats, but that's only going to attract more mice, more fleas, and more rats.
What animals were really to blame for carrying the plagues?
Fleas on rats.
Fleas on rats. Can we say it in a sentence?
They were really to blame. Fleas on rats.
For how long did the Black Plague afflict London?
For 30 years? Oh, 1 year.
And how many people did it kill?
2 out of every 5.
200,000 people.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people.
Yes, 2 out of every 5 people.
So then, 9 months after the plague, there was a great fire in London. How did it get started?
It got started because there was hot coals everywhere from the baker, and the mayor said, "Oh no, I don't want to put that on. I'm too sleepy. Just send someone else to put it out."
He said, a woman could put that out.
Yeah, like you. You could put it out.
What enormous stone church was destroyed by the fire?
The church in the middle, the St. Louis Church? No, what? I don't know.
St. Paul's Cathedral.
St. Paul's Cathedral. Did you know that
St. Paul's Cathedral was destroyed by the fire?
St. Paul's Cathedral was destroyed by the fire? Did you know that the world is upside down?
How many days did the fire burn?
Yeah.
The fire burned.
The fire burned 3 days.
How did soldiers manage to stop the fire?
They blew up everything around it so that it couldn't spread. Oh, I'm falling.
That's crazy. So they blew up the houses.
My
in front of
hand's
the fire with
falling.
gunpowder, and
Yes.
then they pulled away the wreckage so the fire wouldn't have any more
I'm still
fuel.
falling. Yes.
How much of London was burnt? How much of London was burnt to the ground?
Almost all of it. Most.
What fraction?
A fifth?
4/5.
Whoa!
4/5 of London has been burnt. It's kind of interesting. So, the Restoration was the time when Charles II ruled. In the Restoration, life in England seemed to be back to normal, but then the plague started to spread through London. Thousands of people died every week.
Yeah.
stayed in their houses and grass started to grow in the streets. 2 out of 5 people died in London. When the plague died down, something else horrible happened. A fire started in a baker shop, spread all over London. The fire even burned some stone buildings, Tom. It burned for 3 days. By the time the fire burned down, houses and churches and jails and post office were all gone.